The Christian Association of Nigeria has regretted federal government's failure to address the cases of blasphemy killings in northern parts of the country, citing repeated cases of released suspects without further arrest by the security operatives.
No one would be excited or willingly offer his neck to be used for a sacrifice or a ritual. It is only natural for you to defend yourself, and that's what I stand on.
Speaking in the defense of founder of Omega Fire Ministries, Johnson Suleiman, after operatives of the State Security Service invited him for questioning, Khan says Christians do not deserve to be slaughtered like animals simply because they refuse to be violent. Speaking at the 40th anniversary of Iriakari Baptist Church, Isolo, Lagos, President of the Christian Association of Nigeria, Reverend Samson Olashukbo Adeni Ayokunle, said President Buhari's silence on the genocide in southern Kaduna has continued to fuel mutual distrust among the diverse ethnic and religious groups in the country.
Why should they continue to be killed with our law enforcement agents just asleep, not being able to identify the killers? I think it was just a few days ago I saw about 17 Fulani men being paraded has been caught. Since all these days, for many months, when many have lost their lives, where was the DSS who was looking for people that made inciting statements when people were carrying guns killing people? Where was the police? Where was the Inspector General of Police? What was he doing for so many souls to be killed before they will begin to identify the people that caused that? So people of Nigeria, when we are not talking about religious hatred, we are not talking about ethnic hatred, but we are talking about law enforcement agents who did not do their work as they are paid to do in the right time. No Christian or Muslim deserve to die the way those people die.
The Christian umbrella body in Nigeria, CAN, described the killings of Christians in southern Kaduna as an attempt to turn Christians to refugees in their own country. The CAN president regretted that herdsmen in Kaduna State are encouraging hate and religious intolerance by killing Christians in southern Kaduna for no just cause.
Southern Kaduna has spoken on that again and again. Does not deserve what the Fulani herdsmen have exposed that region to. When I said that what was happening appeared like religious cleansing, people who reason very properly should know that we have majority Christians in southern Kaduna. That is the only area in Kaduna State where you have Christians in majority.
For other elders at Iriakari Baptist Church, Isolo, the killings in southern Kaduna are unacceptable. They faulted herdsmen's activities who stormed Christian community, leaving many dead.
It evidently shows the biases of the government, and in a situation where a governor says he has given money to plead with the people that are killing to stop, what is happening to the security apparatus of the country? I think as children of God, while we pray for them, we must also defend ourselves. I agree with Apostle Suleiman that we should defend ourselves. But we must let them know that it does not matter what they feel. The important thing is that where the government fails in its civic responsibility, people will take the laws into their hands. It's obvious. The government is silent about the Fulani herdsmen's killing, and it is very saddening. I think the government has abandoned the responsibility on the altar of political expediency. And this is very, very tragic for this country. I would advise, if you come to take my land, that's my own heritage and my own inheritance from my forefathers, I would advise that I have a right to defend myself, particularly if the government that I pay tax to refuse to defend me. So I think it is right for people to defend themselves. You cannot come from nowhere and come and take our possession.
But Christians here advise Nigerians to walk in Christ's footsteps of love and peace towards one another, their neighbors, and to humanity as a whole. They admonish Christians to apply the virtues of Jesus Christ in fashioning out workable measures aimed at pulling Nigeria out of the current religious hatred and crisis.